All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks to the organizers for having us. Delighted to give a quick update on the great work we're doing at Tarsus. The disclaimer is not quite as long as Todd's, but it's there. And our ambition is to be a leading eye care company, and we're doing this on the precipice of launching the first approved product for Demodex blepharitis, which will help build a new category in eye care. And that's really important. When we think about the most successful products in eye care, we think about really innovating. It's creating new categories. And we've got the team and the resources to get it done. Our product, TP-03, was submitted for FDA approval. We submitted our NDA last summer, and we're on track with the PDUFA date August of this year. So if things all go well, we'll have product being sold at the end of the year and start being able to help patients before the year is out. The product is taken twice a day for 6 weeks, and we looked at effectiveness in collarettes, mites, and redness. And when we looked at effectiveness, we looked at actual cures. We looked at completely resolving the disease, clearing the collarettes, eradicating the mites, and we looked at lid erythema cures. So a product that's patient-friendly, easy to take, and a very simple solution to a very ubiquitous and troublesome disease. And this is why we think opening this category is so important. We saw this with dry eye many years ago, a complete new pillar in eye care, and we think that lid disease will be the same way. My goal is that next year at OIS, that this presentation slot is advancements in lid disease instead of ocular surface disease, because if you looked at the last 3 or 4 presentations, it's all about the lid. And what's great is, with TP-03, we're actually able to play in 2 of the most important areas in lid disease, Demodex blepharitis and MGD. So we talked about category creation. We think about commercializing and getting this product in the hands of clinicians and ultimately to patients. And we see all the elements here to be successful. First is building that category. Whether it was Xalatan, Restasis in dry eye, more recently Tepezza in thyroid eye, creating new categories, it's what's made eye care products successful. We're able to do that with a very specific patient population. We've been very thoughtful about ensuring that when this product is available, we're telling physicians who is going to benefit from this drug first off. When we talk about reimbursement, we have a really great product profile. Payers are tough, but when you go to them and say, look, you understand exactly how this drug works. It targets and kills the root cause of Demodex blepharitis. You have high cure rates and high responder rates. So if you're a payer, you want to pay for something, you want to make sure it works. And in this case, most certainly you're going to have that situation. So it's a very good value proposition for the payer. And of course, we're building a world-class team to bring this product into the hands of clinicians and patients. We've been really busy. Last fall, we launched our Look at the Lids campaign to help educate the eye care community. A really simple but purposeful campaign. Start every eye exam by looking your patients right in the lids. And Paul has said this many, many times, once you see it, you can't unsee it. We're in Atlanta, so I have a one-liner. Looking for collarettes is like looking for Peachtree. You can't miss it. But just to make sure, we've actually employed a medical field team that we're really proud of because it's all optometrists. Our MSLs are all individuals that have actually sat at the slit lamp and seen patients themselves. So who better to help educate the community than those that have seen the patients themselves? They're here. They're going to be at the booth this week. We invite you to come by, learn more about all the things we're working on. We have some exciting things there. And in addition to that, outside of what we're doing in the eye care community, we're in front of the payers. We're talking to them early, often, and really getting that value proposition message across to ensure that when this product is available, we can get it reimbursed and affordable and accessible to your patients. So what are the other pillars that we need to focus on? That patient specificity. There's 1.5 million patients that are already diagnosed sitting in clinics today, and they have no approved treatment option. Beyond that, you have patients that are on dry eye therapies that either have been misdiagnosed or have concomitant disease. And then we think about patients that are trying to improve their vision, either coming in for cataract surgery or trying to stay on their contact lenses. Each of these patient segments represents an opportunity to benefit patients that are in the practice today. Beyond that, we talked about the reimbursement, the known mechanism, the high cure rates, responder rates, puts us in a great position when we talk to payers. And lastly, we're building that team. We're being very thoughtful, data-driven, building the right size organization to take this to the eye care community. And what's really great is that this doesn't take a lot. It's a visually driven disease, meaning for a clinician, you don't need any diagnostic tools, you don't need any special equipment, and it doesn't take much time. It just takes about 3 or 4 seconds during a normal slit lamp exam to have the patient look down, examine the lids, And if you see collarettes, you can make a definitive diagnosis of Demodex blepharitis. So inherently, we have a built-in diagnostic with those collarettes. I mentioned we built a great team. We've actually taken a very different approach. We've married success in eye care with those that have deep expertise in product launch and new category creation. So really bringing the best of both worlds, eye care and product and category launch expertise. So as I mentioned, we've got a great product, we've got a tremendous opportunity in front of us, and we've got the team and resources to do it. And we look forward to keeping this group apprised of our progress. And like I said, I hope to have a product later this year and start helping patients. So thanks so much for the opportunity.